Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We have two more missions left. This one is going to be the Battle of Moscow. Herr General, High Command has set their sights on Moscow itself. Hold at least 5 victory hexes at the end of the battle. Challenge objective, raid the Kremlin. So, since when are there challenge objectives? The reports on the weather are worrisome. Although the problem with the muddy ground has subsided, the dropping temperature and snowfall have created new problems for our aircraft. I've managed to temporarily increase our supply, so you can bring more units out of reserves for this final push, but we are definitely at the end of our tether. There's one positive thing to report though. Intelligence shows the Soviets have long run out of reserves, so I guess we should only expect some weak static defenses to block our advance. Good luck, Herr General. Okay, so hold at least 5 victory hexes. It would kind of mean we don't even have to worry about Chula. Yeah, I did capture Kubinka. That's actually pretty funny. Can I drop force set full of columns? Yes, I can. It's funny because these are actually blue. It's a blue Siberian, so we already know they're going to get reinforcements from behind this line. And no other. So if I can work towards Moscow from every location and then just kind of hold in Moscow itself, it means that whatever reinforcements they are going to get from here, well, first of all, they will not be able to get any air forces. Then I'll be able to fight those off basically at Moscow if I so choose to do it like that. That would probably be a pretty good way to go about it, I think. Because obviously I'm not only going to raid the Kremlin, I'm going to hold the Kremlin. Did they actually make any cool Kremlin hex? They didn't even bother to make a cool Kremlin hex. Well, that's just sad. Even in Panzer Corps 1 they made a special Kremlin hex. They also made a special Eiffel Tower hex, but I guess it was too much to ask for in this one. Yeah, this is pretty sad actually that they didn't even want to spend the amount of money it would have taken the designers to make a tiny Kremlin. It was too much money. Too much. Oh well. There's a price on everything, and this time the price was too damn high. 20% accuracy. Yeah, sure. Right, so we would have to split our forces into 3 groups. I'm not particularly happy about something like that. But these guys have already crossed the river, so that would be good at least. Yeah. Okay, well with 110, let's at least bring in another infantry. Let's see if I can do some upgrades here. So first of all, I'll get both T-34s. I'll probably... I have actually no clue why I just put them in reserve. Yeah, I should have plenty of T-30 441s already. I'll have to get a beautiful flag. Apparently. I know they actually do cost 1 slot extra at that point, and you might consider it's not worth it, but I'm gonna have to make the switch anyway, and they do have 1 more initiative, 1 more heart attack, and 1 more ammo. It's fine. Anything else that's actually interesting? In terms of upgrades, probably not. Ugh, that's hideous. No, they're... Oof. Yeah, so... Let's at least get another artillery. I mean, I really don't know whether there's going to be snow all the time only. That just cannot be the case. Let's take in the second fighter. Like, I don't see there being no actual air engagement whatsoever, and I just kind of feel that it's too risky not to take the additional plane. For what it's worth. Do I want the KV-2? It does have high defenses, but I don't really like it that much. Although I also don't really need more infantry at this stage. Yeah, let's take the Panzer 3J. And for 2 slots, again, I'm gonna secure myself with another fighter. Just in case. I mean, I really have no clue whether they're gonna bring planes, and maybe there will be people saying, oh yeah, that's just dumb, bringing in all these planes, you know, there won't be, but I just can't imagine there not going to be any planes. I would think that there would be some good weather turns, actually, in between the snow. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to deploying the rest. Okay, so I will split into 2 battle groups. One up here, one down here, and then both can try to assault Moscow. We have to hold 5 victory hexes, so Moscow itself will be already enough, but I'll probably try to go for more. Let's just deploy... units at that closest. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a small force, I guess, down at Kaluga. For now, probably just the infantry, and what I can do is put those on this Wehrmacht infantry, these guys. That should make it very hard to kill. I would think. Let's have those guys there. You there. And there. All right. Let's go. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that was clearly not my intention. But I guess now I'll have to make do. Hi General, I do not recognize these unit markings on those enemy vehicles. There's nothing about them in any of our intelligence reports. I have a bad feeling that may have been wrong about our briefing. Yeah, of course. I mean, are you really surprised? Like, really? Not me. That's not really an issue. They took 500 more damage than I would have liked. Do hope that will give me an overrun. Yes, it does. Alright. The recon is not that important, but I would like to move forward with other units. Move you back so at least they are covered too. Now, at this point, I actually want to switch these up back to Volokolamsk because it's a safer airbase. The problem is, I think, that if the enemy takes an airfield and it's going to be a bad weather turn the turn afterwards, my units are just going to get destroyed because they cannot escape. I think that's the way it works. And I'm desperately trying to avoid that at all costs. How bad is it? 8-4, so I can also get some of these. One more ammo. Let's deal with the Katyusha. And there we go. I don't really care if the AI takes this, because I don't necessarily need to get supply from there anyway. Okay, it's fine. So they do have airplanes as well. That's not really that much of a surprise, I suppose. Let's just try to set me up for an attack on this line on the next turn here. As cannot imagine that going very well. Let's see if I can take down the bomber. I guess the answer is no. T-3440. In that case, I'm just looking to collect more units. Yeah, so moving forward, not too much interesting stuff. If I could take this, I guess I would, but just don't really see how that's gonna work. They should be safe though, for now. Shouldn't be spotted. Oh wow, really? So then they'll probably spot this anyway for going all the way around. That would be madness. Oh, luckily they didn't. That's insane. I was scared to death. Okay, so that's a counterattack. Okay. How about now? I'm surprised they were still able to actually get in there, but I'll take up some defensive positions here. And the goal is to kill these ultimately, so that they are not surrounded anymore. Yeah. Got close to killing them, but I guess I'll have to do it on the next turn. Oh yeah, I cannot go around because of this. Okay, so can you go in here? Yes, you can. That's good. Go into the trenches, attack these guys. Definitely trying to get this first line under control already. I mean, why not? Faster I go, the better. You're in the wrong place, pal. There's nothing there. Haha. Okay, so they also have a counterattack coming from there, but this takes care of the second line. Almost. Okay, I should have moved these guys in there first, but it wouldn't surprise me if during this in particular turn I'll probably be in a lot of pain from enemy bombers. Oh. Okay. Well, they're dead now. Let's see. The ultimate goal, I guess, each turn is at least to kill or to aim at as many units as possible with these. But Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay, well, let's first send as many of these up. It's also the safest airfield. And I moved them all the way back, which is not very efficient, but I'm hoping that this way they'll not see it. And thus that my units are safe. I'm actually going to send these guys back due to that counterattack. This is a fairly powerful unit, so... I do own the, I guess, the outskirts, or I'm on the outskirts now. Yeah, those bombing runs are just fine. I don't like them, but they are relatively innocent. Okay, wow. Apparently have a lot more punch to them than I thought. Wow. Really? Especially this first one, it's like 5 hits or so. Which one is mine, though? I got 20 from experience. Can you reach it? Probably not, no. I need to try and attack the bombers, at least. What I'll do, put you right next to it. I had to deal with a fighter at least. Couldn't do it any other way. Right, but let's also divert the Panzer 3J. And in all fairness, the enemy shouldn't even go there. So let's get started. Let's take the airfield. We're going to 2 attacks, going to 6, so that doesn't work. We'll be better off doing this. And this, which is a bit of a risk. But yeah, to be fair, with those attacks, it's just not really. I mean, I think that works. Yeah. I don't really care if they attack the artillery, I do care if they attack the Wolframen. You cannot really do a whole lot in this position, but I can't really move them. Exactly. I'm happy they attack this, nothing else. These bombing runs will take a while. This thing is somehow really insane, but with good weather, I got rid of the first one. Now we have a bomber that is exposed, which means it will die. Next, unfortunately I will have to deal with the fighter. I don't really see any other way. And wasted the attack. Or the movement. They got an infantry. I'm not really afraid of that though. Okay, so biggest problem is this artillery. which I guess would create counter battery fire. You already can no longer move. Well, somehow I doubt that they'll be able to do the damage now. I'm a bit disappointed by their movement, but you can actually kill them. Still get an overrun. I'm definitely putting you in here. That protects the Rohrframmen. All right. I'm also looking for a good place from which to protect myself. I'll actually go back. And make sure that we can stay safe. You're attacking this. I already thought that can't be good for them. Okay, but they do have another attack wave coming. So they used their bomber on this one, which is fine. It means they just have less tools at their disposal for this one. Okay. This, yeah, they're out of ammo. That's dead. Let's get out of there with these guys. I know they're very dug in, but I'm afraid that the infantry will attack them and cause damage. I don't think these guys are gonna actually lose to these, and they'll never get out of supply. So is this what hex is this? Rough? Huh. Funny that. So I have to double attack. Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay. Now that most of their fighters are dead, I actually feel pretty safe. Doing those kind of things. I have to be careful though, because these guys are nasty. Start there. I would sincerely like getting an overrun there, but well, I'm actually feeling pretty confident attacking here first. They die? No. So you can't do much more than attack this and not take it. I'll actually still attack them because I need the enemy infantry to die, basically. And under the current conditions, the enemy infantry is way too powerful, so I need to diminish their strength somewhat, which I can. I'm feeling pretty confident taking that. And also attacking this. The recon is pretty powerful. It can stay there in those trenches. Yeah, okay, that's it. A lot of repairs. Just one bomber and a fighter left. Still dealing insane damage. Well, I guess it was a little bit to be predicted. They are at least holding quite well. Okay, so with that infantry, let's just send the tanks down there. Okay. Start there. I'll have to retreat here for a bit unless I protect myself against those infantry units. Which seems like a pretty tall order for now. That rather sucks. Air General, the news just came in. Our forces have finally reached the Kremlin. According to this report, though, the Soviets have evacuated all of their ranking government officials. Our troops were unable to locate Stalin or any of his inner circle. I've secured a wealth of files and documents, though. I just hope our men do not burn it all to stay warm before I can take a look at all. There must be some valuable intelligence somewhere in there. Let's hope so. Now, one of the problems is that they got this here next wave. Let's start by trying to get an overrun on these. Better just kill them. If I'm lucky, I might get an overrun on them. Probably not. I did, but I can no longer move. Okay, well... Sweet. Let's go around and do a final attack on them. And the reason is that if I... Please scale them. No. Okay, that's pretty annoying. They're already protected here and they cannot get in there because I'm holding this position. So maybe they won't be in too dire straits. And if I block them here, it means the AI can't actually proceed to attack from this side now. I do think that should hold fairly well. Nope. Nothing from the Reds. Let's take a look at what the Siberian forces are up to. At least they're also on a bad hex. Yeah, good. They have survivors, so the chance of them actually dying are somewhat low. Okay, so it's cloudy weather this time. Let's start by getting rid of them. Next, you're fired up, ready to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then probably the best way to do it is 5. There we go. Dead. Ah. Shoot. Didn't manage to kill them. Still, I have plenty of repairs to deal with. Would be nice to actually take this. We'll send them down there, so then at least for this turn they might not be able to do a whole lot. Or can I reach it? Yes, I can. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go here. This is a double attack guy. Sweet. I mean, I still rather also deal damage to him. Okay, some serious repairs were needed, but I also was able to provide them. Quite a few more infantry forces are about to enter the scene. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can both reach that, unfortunately. Weakening them a little bit might actually help somewhat. Not bad. So let's go. Turn 11. Yeah, they did go for the Neubaufahrzeug. Not too surprising there. That's why I wanted to try and protect it. At least a little bit. No major action, huh? Okay. They are dead. And that also means that I can now start sending at least some forces out of Moscow in order to try and start dealing with different units. But I'll have to see. One of the... Actually didn't matter, but I can still take that. Which means that they'll move to this airfield. Let's send at least these two in there. I have to be a bit careful when it comes to the airfield, because if they take an airfield and it's gonna snow, then I'll probably be in trouble. No, I forgot about them. Wow. Okay, they are dead. I will definitely keep the Wolframen in here. Although I could also use it currently to mop up some of the enemy units outside of the city. Now that there are no reinforcements, at least for now. And of course I immediately failed to do it. Well... I guess I... should have put the recon up there. Generally, I want to keep my most powerful units in the Moscow itself. So units like the Neubaufahrzeug as well. But I also do want to have enough punch so that if... Yeah, so that I can continue moving down and attacking there as well. So it's complicated. But I guess with nothing so far, we're currently fine. Moving here should probably give me an idea. Okay. So with a new counteroffensive coming, I definitely want to recall them. Get my overrun on. No way to attack these guys from there. That's okay. I do have Podolsk now. It's always obviously a bit ludicrous to deal with all of those guys, but okay, so now we know that these guys are coming. I'll be able to give them a warm welcome. While I'll try to finish off these defensive layers there. I'll be in trouble if they captured that airfield. So, well, it's going to be cloudy, so that's actually not the case, and it doesn't seem like they'll be able to take it now. Yeah. Paste, oh yeah, you're not gonna get overrun in there. Next turn they're gonna have another move from there. I don't need these guys as long as they stick around, actually. Shame I cannot damage. Well, actually I can from here. Let's kill them. And no more movement. Let's take the airfield. And that's not a great attack. Still don't see them taking this. Let's move you up. You will continue to go down. Try to relieve Kaluga. These guys will no longer be useful in that section. I mean, currently I'm just doing this kind of for fun. It's nothing too serious. I don't think. Another wave, huh? Well, they certainly aren't trying to make it easy on me. Can we just get enough firepower to kill them? Or are we gonna deal less damage every single time? Well, let's work on this first. They're actually entrenched. I have to admit that that's pretty hilarious. Two. I'll take this back. It's sometimes a bit hard to reposition. Well, I'm sure they didn't get another wave up there. No, just down here. So probably doesn't matter. Actually, need my guys down here. But I can aim to do at least is just kill these, and that does secure this side quite nicely, at least for now. Let's get you back up, because if I want to move with this unit, and really need to start moving these guys forward faster. By this rate, though, we'll never reach Chula. Seems like the amount of reinforcements they have is just too damn high. Whew. Got really spooked. Did attack the roof from in. This is good. It means they're already suiciding some of their units. Uh-oh. Oh, they have ammo still. Okay, good. Why? Now they're out of ammo. No new attack wave this time. Let's pull you back for encirclement, so at least I mean, now they can repair, and they probably will, which is fairly annoying, I guess. Alright, I got one. Okay, so obviously you shouldn't do this at home. I'm not even getting any points for it. Yeah. Might as well take some pot shots. Can I attack? Thanks. Okay. Like I said, don't do this at home, at home, kids. Let's go. Then kill him. Fairly unfortunate. Let's attack here though. I'm also looking for experience on these guys. That would be nice. Already did take care of that. Now again, it's probably best to just move down. So they're not gonna take it anyway. Not sure what just happened, but it does not seem like they got another attack wave. Still, this is the last, I guess, risky maneuver that I'll have to do. Not that it matters, I guess, it's not really important in the grand scheme of things here. Let's send out a few feelers also for this area. There you are. I'm a little doubtful, but I'll try. It actually did fulfill it quite nicely. Good. It means I can move forward. There's a chance for me to take it still. A chance. Meanwhile, I should once again try to reposition my forces here to make sure that I can protect this area in case of a new attack wave. None yet. But that's good because it means that I can at least retreat. And like I said, just reposition myself. On the outskirts of the city. They probably cannot get there, but I guess one of the last tricky parts is also Serpukov, which I will probably not be able to take. Yeah. I mean, I have 10 out of 5, so it's not as if it's going to be a major issue. Guess I'll just try to capture Chula. Okay. They do have a survivor, yeah. You know what? I'll just send a detachment to take this, because then at least it gives me a chance to get all the victory hexes, which I kind of want. I'm just too greedy. Is it really too greedy? Maybe. Let's send this recon down as well. Okay, they have another attack wave. Oh, great. No overrun. Which rather also means that I'll certainly have to be a bit more proactive in trying to deal with them then. Sure. Okay. Yeah, sweet. Sure. Okay. Right. I'm actually happy that the new attack wave spawned up here, because that will make it quite a bit easier to deal with it. Might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but I know there's no flanking attack coming from this side. I can just focus on this for now. I want a double attack fighter. Okay. I need them to go further down. I'm actually not gonna take this this risk. Let's see. So, as I said, I'll be moving these over to this side in the hopes of taking that objective. Did you not get the overrun? Or did you? Yeah, you did. There's no more movement. I am super greedy, but did I just not use these? No spawn. Well, now they are encircled, so they will wither away over time. Meanwhile, is it snowing? Yeah. On this side though, I need the artillery to catch up, so it takes a little bit longer. Although I do think that this one can capture these two villages. I really don't see myself taking these. Only in the most lucky of cases, I think. And that's not gonna happen. I'll leave it at that. I have enough turns that I don't have to go and take that immediately. I know there's nothing coming from there. So theoretically... I'm fine just repairing them. And again, just taking a few pot shots at those things. That's a lot of damage. It's not empty, okay. Again, no attack wave. Let's just repair him. Nah, there's no reason to try and take it. Okay. That's fine though. Down to 15. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's move the recon again. Okay, I should be able to take Chula then on the next turn, I think, just like Serpukov. Yeah, meanwhile, this is okay, looking good. Let's relocate you back over to this side. Does mean... I'm again looking to reposition around Moscow so I can protect it from enemy counterattacks. Well, actually start attack from that side too. Otherwise, I will never de-entrench them. This is their last ammo though. And they cannot regain it, so that works. Okay. Kill them. Take this part of Chula. Move in here. And kill the remainder of those guys. Make sure I won't get flanked from whatever might potentially be there. Oh. Take the last victory objective. Yep. And I'm kind of looking to secure this flank here now. I mean, there's nothing left for me to do around Chula either. There's just nothing there. Doesn't seem like there are any more enemy waves coming either. Let's just move you up 1 hex, so I might be able to take that. Again, like I said, I don't see myself taking these last things. But yeah, okay. See, there's nothing to do. We can attack, but that's just it. Herr General, it seems that I have been terribly mistaken. The arrival of so many fresh Soviet reinforcements was completely unexpected and has put us in a serious situation. With no more supply moving up to us, we cannot possibly hold our positions. But, well, fine. The Army Group Commanders have authorized an immediate withdrawal, and we will be expected to take up defense positions to ride out the winter. I apologize for the failure of my intelligence reports. Blah, blah, blah. Historically, the Battle of Moscow would prove to be a costly failure for the German Wehrmacht, but it was a success. With their supply lines already stretched beyond breaking, heavy winter snow and sub-freezing temperatures now combined to extract a heavier casualty toll on the Germans than combat with Soviet force was inflicting. With the elements against them and the sudden arrival of Soviet Siberian troops reinforcing Moscow, the beleaguered Wehrmacht forces were now forced on the defensive, as the Soviet winter counteroffensive had only just begun. Okay, well, I can hold out in Moscow for quite a while longer, though. End the debriefing. Let's review the battlefield. It's all dead. The only thing I didn't take was this village. And I had a bunch of troops here, but I would find it nearly impossible to kill all of them, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Let's continue.